I can't. Like, I just don't even, I'm angry. All right, I'm ready for summer to be over. But seriously, it's 90 degrees here today in New York City. It is gonna be a miracle if I can get through this video without being a sweaty beast. Pulling out the head wraps because I can't even be bothered to try to make my hair look good. I haven't done kind of like a get ready with me style video in a while. So I thought I would take you through a full face of makeup products that I cannot put down. These are holy grail makeup products. These are products that you hear me talk about non-stop. These are products you're probably sick of hearing me talk about. I want to hear about that kind of makeup. You know what I mean? I want to hear about what someone is constantly using because it's just that good. I do feel like videos like this are also kind of welcome and refreshing because, as we know, the market is so oversaturated. There is so much product. It is so overwhelming. So I'm just going to make it easier for you and tell you what my absolute favorites are. If you are new here, hello, my name is Cate the Great. I am an exclusively pro-choice influencer. And that means that I only feature products from brands that are in support of abortion rights. If you are interested in checking out my pro-choice beauty brand list, you can find that in one of two places: on my Instagram as a pinned post, or if you go to my YouTube post, you can scroll down and you will find the list there as well. Okay, so first we're starting with primer. This is probably my most used priming product, but it's not just a primer, it is skincare in and of itself. This is the Dew Air Angel. I think the reason I gravitate toward this primer the most is because everything sets so perfectly on top of it. And even if I'm doing like a super dewy makeup look, which, you know, a lot of my makeup looks tend to be dewy, I like this because while it is super hydrating and it literally puts like a cocoon over your skin, it is a soft matte finish. So it's not going to like accentuate the dewiness. It's not going to make the look even dewier. This is a hydrating facial gel cream formula and it is oil free. That's another reason why I choose to use this, especially in the summer months, especially on a day like today. I have to give a shout out to the Merit Instant Glow Serum. This is incredible. I use this every day in my skincare, morning and night. And this is also a fantastic primer. So if I were doing a look in the fall or winter, I would probably use this, but because I'm already sweating, I'm going with the Dew Air Angel. This is one of my favorite foundations of all time, and it is what I have been gravitating toward lately when I've been wearing makeup. Number one, because this specifically in the summertime is like a perfect match for my skin tone, but this is also just an elite skin tint. Of course, you want to wear your own SPF if you're going to be going outside because this is not going to be enough in terms of protection. I have the shade Melrose. I consider this to be a very neutral shade, which I think is why it works so perfect for me, especially in the summertime, because I have a little bit more color and this is truly just like the perfect match. How are you guys doing? I mean, really, these are just absolutely terrifying times, and I just want to check in and acknowledge that. I'm not gonna lie, like even kind of getting myself together emotionally and mentally to film this today, I was struggling because of all of the things that I saw in the news and all of the terrible things that are taking place in this country. So if you are feeling, you know, like it's difficult to go about your day and you're just kind of having trouble functioning in general, I'm right there with you. Like, there's a skin tint. Is this not just absolute perfection every single time? Following that up with another Tower 28 product. This is literally one of my favorite concealers of all time. This is the Tower 28 Swipe Concealer. Just another absolutely dead on shade match for me in terms of a concealer. And I'm wearing this in the shade DTLA. So my boyfriend Randy and I went to see, and I know this sounds like hyperbole, I know this sounds kind of extreme, but I'm dead serious, the scariest movie I have ever seen in my entire life. We went to see Weapons the other night, and not only was it terrifying, it was also just an excellently made film. There's several laugh out loud moments, which I think is really hard to execute in a movie that's that scary and that intense and dramatic. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time. I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm not going to tell tell you what it's about. I'm not gonna give anything away, but if you are a person who likes scary movies, you need to run, do not walk on this. Okay, now you can see I have on the Tower 28 skin tint and the concealer. They're just so good. Other holy grail foundations include my Merit Minimalist Stick. Literally never without this. I already have a backup waiting for me. I'm down to the bottom of this. This will always be a ride or die. The finish is phenomenal, and it's also a 2-in-1, and you just can't beat that. And I didn't go with her today, but it was a tough decision because my other favorite concealer is the Sarah Creel Face Flex. Another 2-in-1. This can serve not only as your foundation, but if you mix it into the incredible Sarah Creel moisture source, this is such an amazing complexion combination. So finally, I have another powder besides my LYS powder that I am in love with. This is the Say Slip Tint Undetectable Baked Setting Powder. I have this in translucent 1. It is the lightest shade. I'm just going to take my damp beauty blender and tap it into the powder and apply it like that. And can you see how this is almost giving my skin like that airbrushed kind of unreal look to it? The other powder that is clearly my holy, I mean, look at this. This is used and abused. She is well loved. I think this is my second LYS powder. I don't know if they're discontinuing this or not. I don't know what the deal is with this. This is pretty much all I've used for at least a year straight. So I'm moving on to eyeshadow, and this is definitely the category that is the least worn category of mine. I'm not an eyeshadow girl. I'm very much into just a simple eye look, something that's super easy and super boring and flattering. And I know some people are gonna roll their eyes when I pull this out because this particular product is not available anymore. This was part of a holiday set. This is the Merit Solo Shadow in the shade Glacé. I know it's annoying that I'm talking about something you cannot obtain right now, but in the interest of being totally honest and talking about what I pick up all the time, this is what I pick up all the time. And I'm also like manifesting Merit coming out with a shade range of these. I have not given up yet. I actually like to apply this with my finger, but my nails are too damn long to get into this, so we're using a brush. This is just like the perfect light champagne shimmer shade. I can take it all the way up to my brow bone, which again is my favorite because lazy. It has just like a slight pink to it, but not too much. It's like Goldilocks. My other favorite shadow is the Merit Solo Shadow in the shade Studio, which I have misplaced her. I cannot find her for the life of me. Moving on to brows, and I use one brow product, period. Like, this is all I've been using for a very long time. This is the Merit Brow 1980. I use the shade Dark Brown. And I do feel like it does a good job of catching all the little teeny hairs. Okay, brows are done, super quick and easy. Okay, not a product, but a tool, and a very important tool. I never go without this tool. This is my Glossier Eyelash Curler. I know a lot of mascaras claim to be curling mascaras, and that's all well and good, but I'm sorry, ain't no way a mascara is gonna curl my lashes the way a lash curler does. And of course, my favorite mascara, no runners up, this is the Tower 28 Make Waves Mascara. I just love this mascara because it gives me everything. It gives me separation, it gives me length, it gives me lusciousness, I can build it, it's not too wet of a formula. Okay, so lashes are done, now we're moving on to the fun stuff. And I'm going to use my favorite bronzer, seriously for the last couple years. This is the Jones Road, the bronzer. I have this in the shade Medium Tan. You see, it gives the most gorgeous blur to the skin. Like, honestly, if you just wanted to wear this as a natural blush shade, you could do that. It's so pretty. And I love this because it's not too warm. It's got a little bit of cool to it, a little bit of rosiness to it, so it's really flattering. For me, as a cool tone skin gal, nothing has topped this bronzer. And also just bringing it up to the forehead. little on the chinny chin. Like, look at how that just perfectly and naturally warmed up my face. Okay, so now we are moving on to blush, a very high stakes category for me. I have chosen two blushes that I'm gonna use in combination, and they are both my favorite cream blush formulas. So first, we're gonna start with the Rhode Pocket Blush, and I'm gonna be using the shade Juice Box. But before I apply it, I also have to tell you about this Holy Grail item. This is the most amazing makeup tool that I own. I will never stop talking about this. I have 3 of these in my arsenal. This is the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Blush Brush. If you want your cream blush applied perfectly, this is your girl. I will never get over how beautiful and easy to apply this Rhode formula is. And I can safely say that Juice Box is one of my favorite shades of the Rhode blush. You'll know I love a bright pink blush. And then we're gonna top it with another blush, and I just know you know what it is. It is indeed the Merit Flush Balm in the shade Stockholm. Any of the Merit Flush Balms are elite, but there is something incredibly special about this shade. It literally gives me like the most bouncy, elastic, doll cheeks. Even when I wear a blush, like right now, obviously I'm wearing the Rhode blush, I love to top it with this because it's very, very sheer. There's not a lot of pigment to this blush, but the effect it gives your cheeks, like you don't even need highlighter when you use this. Look at how beautiful that is. It's very subtle, but every single damn time it is the perfect topper to my blush look. It's a very light sheer shade, so if you're a person who doesn't like a lot of blush, this on its own might be absolutely perfect for you, but just know that you can also use it as a gorgeous topper, and it gives you that like, ooh, plumped look to your apples. And now we're moving on to lips. I would be remiss if I did not talk about this because this is the best lip mask I have ever found, hands down, point blank, full stop, period. The Tower 28 SOS Lip Softy. This is so good that I kind of don't feel the need to use any other lip balms or lip masks because I just know that it's probably not going to be as good as this, and even if it is as good as this, there's no damn way it's going to be better. Okay, so hands down, one of my most used lip products is the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Lip Oils. I have never gotten over these. I still think these are one of the best lip stains you can find out there. It's not drying, it stays a long time. Like, these are just magic. I'm gonna choose a little bit different shade than I generally go with. I love this shade. This shade is called Delight. Like, is that not just perfection? They're so easy to apply. They're actually hydrating. It's kind of like the Tower 28 lip mask. Like, I just don't believe that you could top this. I believe you could maybe come close, but I don't think it can get better than this. Before I move on to a gloss, because y'all know I'm gonna use a gloss. I'm a gloss girl. I'm gonna go in and line my lips with the Merit lip liner in the shade Sportif, which is just like a really flattering, neutral light brown shade. Absolutely gorgeous. Also goes really, really well with that shade of the Rare Beauty lip oil that I chose, Delight. Now I'm going in with the gloss, and it was really, really hard to choose just one because I have so many that I love. My most used lip gloss is definitely the Rhode Peptide Lip Tint. I have used every single shade they have come out with. I'm featuring the newest shade because one, well, it's the newest shade, but two, I'm very excited about this release because they improved the formula. So there is no more graininess to this lip formula. And this is the shade Lemontini, which is clear with a gold glimmer to it. Oh, I can't. Like, I just don't even, I'm angry. Like, my lips look twice as big as they actually are right now. I am so excited for them to come out with new shades of this new formula. I believe they're coming out with 4 new shades, and I've already seen them and my eyes are popping out of my head. I'm not even really a lemon fan, and I just don't care because this formula is so gorgeous, and I also really love this shade. It's kind of like a topper shade. And last but not least, I am gonna feature a setting spray. I have to finish with my Cali Ray setting spray. This is their surf-proof setting spray. It is clean, hydrating, long wear. This is literally the most refreshing, effective setting spray that I've ever used. The mist is the finest mist ever. I feel like setting spray is something I definitely forget to mention a lot, but in terms of making your makeup last as long as it possibly can, you gotta do the setting spray, especially on a 90-degree day like this. Okay guys, those are my current holy grail makeup products. These are the products that I reach for time and time again. The products that it feels like I'm beating a dead horse about. They're just so damn good. Okay guys, that wraps up this video. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, you guys are the best. Please stay safe out there, and cheers till next time.